And you know what that means. It is Thursday, and that means it's time for yet another edition of Sip and Snack, and we have a special surprise for you guys. Not really a surprise if you were paying attention throughout the week, but if you are not a wrestling fan, you probably don't know something that I'm about to let you in on right now. We are doing a special series on Sip and Snack, and this is going to lead us into September, so for the rest of August, we're going to be doing a special series. It is a 4-part series, and every Sip and Snack will be focused on a little trip that my mother took to the IKEA in Cincinnati. And on that trip to Cincinnati, she got a lot of very interesting Swedish things for me to try. All snacks, no sips down here. I'll have to kick into the sips pretty heavy in September. With being in Orlando, that's going to be pretty easy. But we're going to be focusing very heavy on snacks this time around. And we're starting off with the fact that, a little disclaimer. This is IKEA. IKEA is Swedish. This is me trying to pronounce things. And yes, I've used every single Oxford dictionary and site on the internet so I could figure out the pronunciation of things. So if I get these wrong, my apologies to anybody watching that is Swedish or knows anybody that's Swedish or has ever met someone that's Swedish. I'm probably not going to get this right. But we're going to start off with candy bars because that's what we do here on Sip and Snack. We eat unhealthy things. We're going to start off with some milk and dark chocolate, basically. So technically, this is right here. This is the 2 bars you have. You can get these for 99 cents at IKEA. They even sell them on their online store, so you know that this is real. This is blue right here. This is Ljus Choklad. I believe that's what it is. That's me trying to pronounce that. I'm sure you should have been drinking anything at that point because you probably spit it out on whatever surface you're on close to at this point. It's basically light chocolate. Pretty much. That's what the loose interpretation of Ljus would be, which is spelled, as you can see, right here, L-J-U-S. And I have the Choklad. And I swear to you, I'm not trying to make fun here. This is just my horrible pronunciation. This is basically dark chocolate. These are 3.5 ounce bars. And there's 2 servings in this. They're basically, you see right here, they're like apart like a Hershey bar, basically. And they're UTZ certified, and there's about 30% cocoa in these. So, yeah, we'll see what they taste like. So I'll show you what they look like here. I'm going to open the milk chocolate, because obviously I'm a milk chocolate guy. I haven't been to an IKEA since 2011, and I don't see me going back. So this is what we've got. Me getting anything from IKEA is going to be done this way. Oh, that sucked. Real quick, I will show you that this bar is... I took a chip off of it, but see the colors there? There you go. So like flowers or like petals. I can't really tell what they're supposed to be. Obviously, they're floral print because you can tell by the covering. I ripped off a piece there. This is a piece of the milk chocolate or the light chocolate. I got my animated character taster glass. Let's see what we got here. This is milk chocolate. Let's see what it tastes like. To describe this, I would say those Hershey minis that you get for Halloween, like the ones that come in a bag, that have like Hershey bars and crackle and yeah, just all the Hershey's products in the little like bite-sized forms, little square ones. That's exactly what the milk chocolate version, the Ljus Choklad, tastes like. So it's not bad. Needs peanut butter. I will say there is one more here that I don't have access to, and that is the hazelnut milk chocolate one. I believe it is the Choklad, and it's basically hazelnuts in milk chocolate. I don't like nuts, obviously, as you guys know, so I don't have that one. I do have the dark chocolate. Needs peanut butter. I'm sorry, I like peanut butter in my chocolate. That's just how it works. We're going to open this here, shall we? Open the, how do you pronounce this thing again? Choklad. Yeah, we're going to open this here. Me trying to pronounce this is always entertaining. I broke that apart a lot easier, see? Got a darker consistency to it, obviously with dark chocolate. Never been a fan of dark chocolate, ever. So this might be interesting. I thought it'd fit. I'm wearing my Cesaro shirt today. See what we got. I probably need some more water here. Let's try this. They've been in my fridge for a couple days. Same thing. Oh. Do not like dark chocolate. Oh my dad, that's horrible. I mean, it's not good for me. I'm not a dark chocolate guy, but if you like dark chocolate, yeah. Woo. Dark chocolate. I don't know if peanut butter even saved that one. That's what we've got for this week's Sip and Snack IKEA version. And next week we're going to be going into, I believe the next thing we're going to do are cookies. I have 2 rolls of cookies. No, don't get thinking I'm going to do like cookie dough rolls. They have specialty cookies. I believe they're not, I think they're shortbread. I'm not positive. I haven't really looked at them. Like chocolate filled. We're going to hit those up. They got an unpronounceable name as well, so it's going to be funny watching me try to pronounce them. And that's going to be coming your way. I got a chocolate spread. I got that coming up, and I have a box cookies that are coming up very soon too. So that's going to be your IKEA version of Sip and Snack to take you into September. And that's what we've got for this week on Sip and Snack. For if I recommend them, I love milk chocolate, but if you want the same sensation, just buy a bag of Hershey's miniatures, honestly, because it's pretty much the same thing. Like dark chocolate Hershey's and regular Hershey's, yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, it doesn't taste exactly like Hershey's, but I mean, it's kind of there. And like I said, it needs peanut butter. So that's what we've got for this week. Quick programming note, tomorrow, of course, AJ's movie reviews will be tackling Shaun the Sheep, as well as Fantastic Four, Ricky and the Flash, and our final film, which is The Gift. Possibly some limited releases on that. Saturday, Pop Flashback takes you back to 2013 and the segment that I love so much, and that's... wow, long day. Plus and Minus. Plus and Minus will be taking you to Disney's Animal Kingdom this week, so stay tuned for that. Sunday, brand new verses. We're going to get dark after last week, a little bit more lighthearted with our Robin Williams-themed verses. And obviously, when I have the Mork candy. Nanu. So, shout out. I thought it was appropriate. And I'm wearing red and white, so it's perfect. I wanted to do that before we stopped here. So that's what we've got. And that will also be a versus that should be really dark. So we're going to try to lighten it up and darken it down a little bit. And we're going to kind of flip-flop for the next 2 months on verses. The Robin Williams-themed verses. And that's going to be our tribute to the late, great Robin Williams. Monday, Gaming with Ash returns, and Monday night, of course, will be your WWE Raw Popcast. It will be me, Ashley, and Aaron talking all things WWE, 11:30 p.m. after Raw, and that's going to be available on archive here on Pop on Tuesday. Wednesday, brand new edition of NXT. Samoa Joe and Rhino finally went at it, and that's going to be talked about next week. And Thursday, brand new Sip and Snack, more IKEA. Friday, AJ's movie reviews will be tackling, I can finally say this, Straight Outta Compton, yes! And we're actually getting it, as well as The Man from U.N.C.L.E., and I believe Underdogs is on that list. And we're going to do another edition of Plus and Minus, that's going to be coming your way. And then, of course, Versus, and then Gaming with Ash, and we go back into another week. We are very close to SummerSlam. We're very close to NXT TakeOver Brooklyn. And we are extremely close to Halloween Horror Nights. So there's a lot of stuff still to come. Halloween Horror Nights news coming in the near future. Hollywood just announced the Jabberwockies are going to be a part of their event. And there's a story that is progressing on the moments.universalorlando.com/Halloween website, where you can enter a contest to win a trip to Halloween Horror Nights 25. including hotel accommodations and airfare, tickets to the park, and tickets to Horror Nights, including express amenities. And that's starting now. More information coming very soon. So that being said, also want to say, as of this moment, I can officially say Pop is on iTunes. Yes, you can get your Pop app on iTunes currently right now. So if you go to your your App Store on iTunes and you search up Suro and Disney, you can find myself with a picture of me and Bill and Ted from last year. I'm working on that. We'll have the actual Pop logo very soon. Aaron's redesigning it. Once it's redesigned, we're going to submit that to iTunes. You can get all the Pop content all in the palm of your hand or in your lap if you have an iPad. It's iOS only right now, so don't have any plans for going Android yet. That may happen down the line. Who knows? Also, we're on moviepilot.com. If you haven't checked us out, you can check out Versus and AJ's movie reviews, as well as Halloween Horror Nights news, rumors, and information. All that is available, along with Gamer with Ash, at moviepilot.com/Suro and Disney. Almost lost it there. If you like these videos, tell your friends about them, leave a comment, do subscribe, help spread the word about Pop. Join the Popcaster revolution if you'd like and become a Popcaster or become part of a Popcast. Or if you're a theme park or wrestling podcast that would like me to be a part of your show, you can shoot me an email, suroanddisney@gmail.com. You can follow me on Twitter at @SuroAndDisney. And last but certainly not least, like our Facebook fan page, Suro and Disney Pop, or Sir Owen Disney and Pop. And while you're there, Owen Disney on Facebook. So that being said, I want to thank you guys and girls out there for watching. And until tomorrow, boys and girls, that's all I got to say about that.